looking for ways to connect with people, my fans, or people that are interested in my music, whoever will listen, outside from just the completely finished songs that I've produced and created to show the different sides of it. Throwing a concert didn't really sound like an option, but I hadn't played with a band and sung live for so long. The idea of that sounded nice. And I was talking with my director, and he said, what about something we do, like a live stream thing? And I mean, a lot of my musician friends have been doing that, so it wasn't anything like, oh my goodness, a live stream. It just felt like, yeah, sure, that would be nice. So we got on it.
Okay, let's do it.
I usually use the metaphor of sitting in a boat like you're fishing, because I don't know at what moment the moment of something being born will happen. Some of my songs begin with finding a cool bass sound, weird bass sound, or like a weird sound, like in the song Find Love, there's like a wow, wow, wow sound. I just found that among the samples, and I was like, oh, I can use this, or I like this. And it's not necessarily like the classic way of working from chords. It can be 3 different bass lines happening at the same time or something like that. The music is just one language, right? And what's interesting is in the past, when I began doing songs, I would finish the English version and then start trying to write Japanese lyrics to the same melodies, and I found it doesn't work. It just doesn't sound right. The consonants and vowels, those kinds of things, they have to fit with the melody. I can't separate those. So I've had to change the melody when I wrote different language lyrics to that extreme. Completing the lyrics is always the last part, which requires the most thinking in a way. Some songs I have a really emotional moment in the beginning, and I just spend time just crying and just feeling that feeling, and then I try to, at the same time I'm thinking, okay, what is this feeling and what am I thinking? Why am I crying? And then I hold on to that, but in a more controlled way as I complete the song.
Skicka
Someone asks me what I do, it feels strange for me when someone's like, oh, she's a singer. I don't really identify that much as a singer because I don't spend much time doing that. I think an artist's work is mainly to live, because that's the beginning of everything. So it's just my job is to be me and to live my life. And then from there, I spend most of my time, literally, if I'm making music, then it's the thinking and the feeling, and then the composing and working on a laptop and keyboards and sampling stuff and working on the track and stuff like that. And then the singing is done in a few hours when I record a song. I always discover something new about myself. It gives me a chance to process something. It's almost like lowering a bucket into a well, or and pulling it up and not quite knowing what'll be in the bucket when it comes up. I mean, it's very therapeutic in a way, and something I need to do, I think, periodically. The whole process for me is sometimes I've compared it to untangling a necklace that's horribly tangled, or it's something, it's like holding on to a dream or something, and you've kind of forgotten it, but you just try to focus and it comes back to you. There's a lot of, vulnerability that's shared in that process, but that feels great. I mean, I like it, and it is scary. I think it's not for the faint-hearted, the process. But it's like sharing your weakness, I feel lucky that I can do that, and that makes me feel stronger. I just hope it's, that people can feel and see that it's not always easy. So it takes some courage to do it. you.